tell you something. The only thing that separates women of color from anyone else is opportunity. You cannot win an Emmy for roles that are simply not there. So here's to all the writers, the awesome people that are Ben Sherwood, Paul Lee, Peter Nowak, Shonda Rhimes, people who have redefined what it means to be beautiful, to be sexy, to be a leading woman, to be Black.
Please give transgender talent a chance. Give them audition. Give them their story. Do that. And also, one more thing. I would not be unhappy were I the last cisgender male to play a female transgender on television.
Up the ranks in media, fewer and fewer women and people of color exist at every rung of the ladder.
That means that 97% of everything you know about yourself and about your country and your world comes from the male perspective. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that in a democracy where you talk about equality and full participation, you've got half of the population, more than half of the population, not participating.
Studio chiefs who, or people like myself, writer producers or directors, we see the world in a certain way, and we don't really challenge that often, and so we just replicate the world that we grew up in without really asking why we're doing it.
When any group is not featured in the media, they have to wonder, well, what part do I play in this culture? There's actually an academic term for that. It's called symbolic annihilation.
Why do we need another women's network? We already have one. We have Lifetime.
There's a fairly pervasive sense of denial about the status of women working in both television and film. Peter Bart wrote a column in Variety talking about the glass ceiling and how it no longer exists. Putting that kind of information out there is really troublesome.
All of Hollywood is run on one assumption, that women will watch stories about men, but men won't watch stories about women. And all the decisions are made based on this concrete fact. And nobody's ever really proved that that's true. I think it's a horrible indictment of our society if we assume that one half of the population is just not interested in the other half.
fat girls in it. I'll take you out. I don't like my parents either.
I'm not fat. Huh?